So yeah, I want to tap in and do a video. I want to talk about the Vaughn situation, the Qoundo Rondo Little Tim situation, because I'm annoyed every day when I go on the internet and I read the comments of these Vaughn stans that literally came out of nowhere. If you really think about it, Vaughn been rapping for a year and a half, and all of a sudden these people coming out talking about Vaughn as their favorite rapper of all time. It just sounds really like bandwagonish, really, like for real, because before Vaughn died, there was nobody talking about that Vaughn was their favorite rapper. Before Vaughn died, people was talking about he sound the same on every song. I was seeing my meme saying that every song sound like Crazy Story. It's kind of crazy how people flip, like it's like they do a flip mode. Soon as somebody die, they want to chase the clout and do all that crazy shit, but, what really irks me about the whole Vaughn situation is Vaughn is a person that calls himself a demon. All the bloggers around and all his friends call him a demon. And that's not just an understatement. They're not just calling him a demon because, he's a good guy. They're calling him a demon because he killed people. And if you really, really was a real Vaughn fan before the rapping, which most of you guys wasn't a Vaughn fan before the rapping because you guys didn't even know Vaughn existed besides the people in Chicago, you would know that this guy was a killer. This guy was somebody that chased around T. Roy, who was another killer, who was a psychopath, who liked to go around killing people and going on social media and bragging about the score they just went up on. You know, I mean, what I don't understand is how somebody like Vaughn, somebody who's very, very rich at the time, who raps about having shooters, who raps about having bodies, could be out there at a club, actually, with 30 people with him, and decided to take it in his own hands and put his hands on another human being when you got 30 people in the background who could be doing that job for you. You know what I'm saying? That really looks like a boss. But then I hear a lot of Vaughn fans like acting like it's tough to be punching someone at a club and losing their life for punching somebody. Like, I don't get how, like, you could be listening to drill music and listening to this music where they talk about having shooters. You look at movies like Scarface where, like, the boss usually have shooters. And usually when something happens to the boss, the shooter do what they paid to do, which the motherfucker who out actually trying to bring harm to the bag. And I thought that's what you out there doing. I thought that the person with the bag is the person who secures the bag, and he got shooters out there to help him secure the bag. But when you talk about Vaughn stands, they act like, oh, let's go to the club and let's just fight. Well, last time I checked, over the last 30 years, over 500,000 to a million people have been killed over fighting at the club. Whether it's punching someone or being punched, usually you sock somebody at the club, usually that don't end well. Usually they end with somebody losing their life or the club getting shot up, right? So, we look at somebody like Vaughn who merged on death all the time. Well, Boss Trail, Duck, Tuka, who else? Brick, Kobe, TB, who else? Man, I can go on and on and on. KI, I can go on and on. Tuka, I can go on and on and on about all the deaths he merged on. Scrap, you know what I'm saying, and made fun of. But when he died, what the Vaughn stand say? Oh, they mad because people merching, people making packs on them. They sad. They talking people being childish. They talking all this bullshit. And I'm like, You just singing the songs, bruh. Like his whole album is talking about Duck, talking about Brick. Come on now. But y'all was just singing them songs when we were talking about Tuka. He was at his club the same night saying, what he say? What he say? Fuck 63rd. No, he said something like he was saying fuck 63rd. And he was saying, oh, when I find Tuka, when I die, I'm gonna find Tuka and I'm gonna beat him up. Like, come on, man. Like, just a week before he died, Ruger went on live and said, bruh, how you gonna be rich? How you gonna be rich and still talking about Tuka? Like, you still naming his family members in songs, still naming Scrap name in his songs. Like, how you gonna be on other people's songs and be talking about other people's deaths? It's like you on other people's songs. You actually doing a feature and you dissing the dead. So when he died, he become a pack and he get it worse than anybody. First of all, Duck shot back. Second of all, Duck shot the person who shot him. He looked at the person, shot this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? The dude that set him up, go check that out. Go check out Day Day. Go check out his page. He got shot 5 times, right? You know what I'm saying? So, what about him? What about that? What about how he was merching on that? Nobody talks about that. People want to be like, oh, Duck, fuck Duck. We smoking, we getting high as Duck. Okay. Yeah, you smoking some good weed because Duck went out like a champ, like a real one. You know what I'm saying? How did Von go out? Like, really, you went out weak. Like, straight up. You talk about all of this shit, like, but if the roles were reversed and Qoundo Rondo walked up to Von and punched him, Qoundo Rondo be a pack and y'all would be triumphing Von. Y'all be saying, Von is the realest nigga ever. Oh, he's the realest ever. All this shit. And it's just like, man, y'all so fake, bro. Now, Qoundo Rondo just did this interview, and I don't even be vlogging like this, but I think I'm about to start. But, like, bro, like, you can listen to what he said and tell he telling the truth. Like, y'all be like on some make-believe shit. Like, oh, he sat there and let Von hit him because he knew this was gonna happen. This was set up. Like, man, y'all watch too many movies. For real, come on, bro. Everything he said sound like some real ass shit. Some shit that already happened from the time when he was talking about he wanted to sleep in the car and his homie was like, I'm not gonna let you sleep in the car by yourself. That was some real shit. Like, real talk. At the end of the day, everybody need a friend like Tim. Everybody getting confused. Like, they talking about all this bullshit. Yeah, Qoundo Rondo dissing because they was dissing first. Like, real shit. Like, if you really be 100, Von manager came out and told the truth. Whether y'all want to call him a cop, and I seen old dudes, I don't even want to name his name, but I seen his motherfucking podcast. He was talking to Track, and I respect Trackers because, yo, this dude was doing all types of stuff, DMing a dude, putting messages under his pictures and stuff. Like, that shit childish as hell, trying to get his attention. He gave him his attention. And if I was him, I would have been on one. But, I like the way Track handled that, man. He handled that like a real king and answered every question. Like, I just feel like y'all so biased, bro. Y'all love Von so much, bro. It's like sickening, bro. You only knew him for a year and a half. Y'all didn't know him before 2017, 2018. Y'all didn't know Von. Y'all been knowing Von for a total of a year and a half, 2 years max. And y'all act like y'all in love with the dude. Like, he can kill people. He can be a savage. He can kill females. He can do all that. Y'all still gonna be like, oh, I love Von. That's fucked up what happened to Von. Like, no. Karma is what happened to Von. Like, your whole album, Welcome to the O, is about dead people. You merging on dead people. And then you die, and your autopsy picture is around the world. Like, at the end of the day, people need to stop this gangbanging shit, bro, because this shit ain't even worth it, man. Chicago need prayer, man. Like, for real, bro, because they killing people is a game to them. You can't be out there talking about Black Lives Matter when y'all don't give a fuck about each other, man. Y'all don't, real talk. You see all these drill blogs, and ain't nobody talking about peace. I mean, I get you want to tell your story, get your story across, but the only one that really keep it real is SNN TV. He keep it real, bro, and he always trying to share a peace message. But all these other dudes be getting drunk, faded, talking shit. Like, they can't wait to tell who got killed. It's just sickening, bro. It's just sad, man. It's just sad, And somebody gonna have something bad to say about what I'm saying, but I don't give a fuck, because I don't even be doing this blogging shit. I just felt like saying what the fuck I had to say. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Dirk is foul. Dirk was never saying Duck name before Dirk died. Like, he was subliminally saying shit. You never nobody know who he was talking about. We thought he was talking about Melly, but he never said Duck name. Soon as Duck died, bro, you talking all that shit, bro. You got a battery in your back, bro. Now you trying to be Vaughn now. And I'm like, bro, hold up. You was the quietest cat in the room at first, bro. You was singing love songs and shit, bro. iTunes, all that shit. Love songs and shit. No, all of a sudden, you motherfucking rapping like Vaughn, bro. And it's like, bro, this shit is like beyond me, bro. Duck had y'all motherfuckers scared as fuck, bro. Duck is the GOAT of Chicago. I don't care what none of y'all say. Duck is the GOAT. Like, real shit. Y'all don't want to bring his name up. Y'all don't. I be looking at all of them. They try to keep him the quietest cat. But he was a problem for all y'all. Shout out to Mama Duck. I don't know if she gonna see this, but I love Mama Duck because she keep it real. Y'all be hating on Mama Duck, but y'all wish y'all had a mama like Mama Duck that always ride for her son. Some of y'all mama don't give a fuck about y'all. Some of y'all mama, if y'all die, all they gonna do is cremate you and keep it moving. Ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But she out here keeping it real, speaking up on her son's name, positive. You say something negative about her son, and she got something to say. I love that shit about her. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't stop. Like, But I just had to get my that off my chest, man, because cause I feel like at the end of the day, this shit is gonna repeat itself, because at the end of the day, I look at this shit like the Tupac situation. Somebody said this, and I concur with what they said. This is like the Tupac situation. Tupac, he was his own demise. Tupac shouldn't have been fighting. Tupac, when he found out the dude Orlando was out there, the dude that took I forgot his name. I think Javante's chain. Like he should have had the little homies do that shit. But he took it upon himself to go stomp him out. And shit, come on, bruh. If it would have been anybody else, they probably would have let that shit slide. But the fact that you Tupac and it's on tape, they not going back to LA, back to the hood with that on they rap. Oh, you got stomped up by Tupac? Like, hell no, they gonna handle that right then and there. Vaughn, bro, there's no way you should have been fighting, bro. First of all, you talk too much shit to not have a gun on you yourself. All you do is talk shit. Like, for real, his lives used to irk the fuck out of me, bro. What he say? The last motherfucker that beat me up, and the only person that beat me up, I smoked him. Y'all start clapping. Bravo. Ooh, he a real one. Ooh, Vaughn is the realest ever. I love Vaughn. He's a demon. We need more demons out like that. We need them. Nah, man, y'all need Jesus, man. But I ain't out here about to do a whole bunch of preaching to y'all, but y'all need Jesus. Y'all need to read y'all Bible, man. I need to know that Vaughn is not the way it's supposed to go. Now, I'm sure he was cool to his family and friends, and they loved him and all that shit. But they knew what he was doing wrong. They knew he had bodies. They knew when he went to jail, He did what he did. And I'm sure that's a part of the reason why he got out and took care of the hood and, spent money on people and made sure everybody had it, because I'm sure a lot of them felt some type of way. Like, nigga, you killed somebody and you really out. We all know you did it. Like, for real. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, this shit is like we don't glorify motherfuckers that do shit like that, man. Like, Modell beat him up, right? They was playing basketball. They got in a fight at the park. And a few days later, Von killed Modell. That's the story. I'm not saying nothing that everybody don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, man, you just got to do better, man. At the end of the day, I believe everybody saying Qoundo Rondo lying. Everybody talking about, oh, he making Von look like the bad person. Von was the bad person. If he would have kept his hands to himself, he'd still be alive. I don't know, because I honestly think eventually he would have, some would have caught up to him. Eventually he would have caught up to him. You know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't have died that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Call me a goofy. Call me what you want to call me. I don't give a fuck. Them names don't mean shit, because I know what I am. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm speaking some real ass shit. Y'all motherfuckers be tweaking. Y'all like some real ass maggots out here, like leeching on to a motherfucker who was out there killing motherfuckers and shit, and then he died. Y'all feel sorry for him. The fuck? The nigga went up there looking for trouble, and he found it. How is Qoundo Rondo lying? Because he sound funny? Because he keeps saying ma'am? That's the way he talked, but he kept it real though. And I respect it, because he didn't have to do that shit. Like he said, I got 3 million followers, but I need clout for it. The fuck? Everything he dropped go drop. Everything he dropped go a million. Drop 1 million views. Everything he dropped. You know what I'm saying? He can just talk. That shit get 1 million. So what do he need clout for? That's why I'm glad he spoke on that clout part. Like, I don't need clout. The fuck? Like, real shit. I'm sure it was just tearing him up inside. He wanted to get his point off. That, man, he ain't had no beef with Brit. You can tell the way he got out the car, he didn't have no beef with that dude. Then I hear Chicago bloggers talking about, oh, he got hit so hard, he got knocked out his soul out. And I'm like, damn, who glorifies a motherfucker that got punched? I mean, who glorifies a motherfucker that punched somebody and got killed doing it? Like, where I'm from, you a goofy as fuck for that shit. Like, real shit. Where I'm from, motherfuckers be like, yeah, your ass is goofy as hell for not having a pistol. Like, you should have damn near pistol whipped a nigga before you did some shit like that. Like, the fuck? Because where I'm from, we ain't taking no punches. We ain't doing that. Like, fuck all that. Fuck, in 2021, ain't nobody shooting. Von know that. That's the reason why Von got all these bodies. That's the reason why. Come on, bro. Y'all know this shit. This shit ain't easy. This shit ain't hard. You know. So, man, I just had to get that off in my chest, man, because I'm just so tired. I wake up every day, and I can't help but read these comments, and it's the most ignorant people in the world. Von stands are the worst people on the planet. I done seen it all. Like, I fuck with Duck, man. Like, for real, that hurt me to see Duck die, bro. Like, straight up. I feel like he was the realest in Chicago. I feel like Von had to get him out the way, and he did what he did. I feel like he put the bag on FBG Duck. But I'll share that story, what I feel, with another vlog. So if I talk about that, this vlog gonna be like 30 more minutes. And I really ain't trying to do all that shit. I got a little piece of blunt left. I'm going to smoke this shit. I'm going to take my ass to sleep. This Xannian started to kick in. And I'm about to, lay my ass down. But I had to just say, man, Like you motherfuckers, man, bro. Like once I get this blogging down, man, I'm gonna start coming in and tapping in. I keep saying that shit, but I really don't be feeling like doing this shit. Like for real. Like y'all motherfuckers, bloggers be fighting this shit. I ain't doing none of that shit. I don't care who got the most views. I don't care who got the most people. I don't care about none of that shit. I'm gonna get on here. If I become a blogger, I'm gonna get over here and say what I got to say. If you don't like it, you ain't got to like it. I'm not going back and forth with people. You can leave the nastiest shit in my inbox or in my comment box. I'm just gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna read it, and that shit can be literature I can read when I'm moving and I'm in traffic. So keep me entertained because the comments is the shit anyway. The comments is the funniest part of most videos anyway. So keep me entertained. Say what the fuck you got to say. I'm just a small time dude just trying to get my point across. And I said, fuck it. Why don't we just say what I got to say on the camera and leave it at that. RP Duck, you know, RP to all the fallen soldiers in Chicago. We need to pay for Chicago. Chicago need to do well. You know, need to do better, man. And man, just shout out to all them guys out there, man. Much love, man. Y'all gotta do better though.